Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Esli from Inky the Brain. Today I have a bit of a look into my 2020 planner. So this is going to be what I'm at least gonna be starting the year off with. I'm not very good at sticking with planners, but this is my plan for 2020. This is a Hobonichi Cousin, so it's the A5 Cousin, so you can see it's a pretty large planner. It is, however, not very thick. It still feels light and easy. It's not, I would not say this is the most portable. You would have to have like a large handbag to fit this, but this is good for me. This works for me. I like everything that I can do in here and all of the pages and kind of the layout and everything that's in here. So let's go ahead and get into this. I do want to just quickly mention this is a Foxy Fix cover. This is the Spice Leather in the Himalayan Salt color. I did recently do like an unboxing. If you want more details, I will link that up above. But I haven't really like decorated much, but I did already set up some things and kind of prep my planner for 2020. So I'm so excited about that. Also, it's not Thanksgiving yet, but I'm hoping to be uploading this on Thanksgiving. So if you're watching this on the day that it goes live, happy Thanksgiving. If you're in the States and you celebrate, I hope you're having a wonderful day filled with family and delicious food. And I hope, you know, we're all a little grateful today for something. So anyway, let's go ahead and get into this. I have decided to name my Hobonichi Henry. So this is Henry the Hobonichi. I don't know why, it just kind of stuck, and now it's Henry. And now whenever I am like talking about it, or, you know, if I say like, oh, I'm gonna write something in my planner or something, or if Luis says, what are we doing, you know, on such and such date, I can just say, let me check with Henry. I just think that's funny. So this is Henry. I have here, this is just a sticky note from Simply Gilded, just added for a little bit of decor. Sorry for the glare. So the Hobonichi itself does not come with this plastic cover. This plastic cover is actually not meant for the Hobonichi. It is meant for a Midori A5. It's like the cover, this plastic cover is like $5 or $6, super cheap. It's just like goes over, you know, it's like a slide-in kind of thing. I will link it down below. I got it on JetPens, but they do also have it on Amazon if you want like faster shipping if you have Prime. And I think it's perfect because, well, A, it protects your cover. The cover for the Hobonichi is not very sturdy. It's just like a kind of a thick, kind of cardboardy, you know, paper cover. It's not plastic. So I do think that this is really good to have, even if you're going to have it in like a leather cover or like a, you know, in some other kind of case. I think the plastic is still good to have. So also you can put like a paper in it if you want to put some kind of decorative paper. I might do that. I haven't decided yet. I don't like hate this yellow color. I actually think it's pretty. So I haven't decided if I'm going to cover that up or not. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into this. So the first thing I've done here, as you already saw, is my little color code system. I am using I'm gonna do like a whole video on this at some point, but these are the colors that I'm using in my Hobonichi, so I have them all here. This, if you're not familiar, it's called the Delphonics pouch. I will link it down below as well. This is just the cutest stinking palm I've ever seen in my whole entire life. I got this on Etsy. I will link the Etsy shop down below. I think it's Cozy Happy Feet, but I can't remember. I think that's it, but I will link it down below regardless because it's so cute. And the girl who owns the shop, she's just like super sweet. I chit-chatted with her a little bit on Instagram. She's just so sweet and kind. But anyway, this I got on Amazon. It's a Delphonics pouch. The Hobonichi does fit in here, even with this cover. This is the medium size, and I just like how all the little mild liners look here. And that is what I'm using as my color code. So those mild liners, and I have them in the order here basically of how my color code is, so you can see. I mean, it's reversed, but do you see that? They're like that. They're set up here, so it just makes it a bit easier. So I have this purple colors for family. Valley is what I call like our hometown, We typically go visit our parents, like our hometown, at least once a month. So I write that down, you know, mark that whenever we're going. This darker blue is for Luis specific things. This lighter blue, I put Inky. That just means Inky related things. So Inky and the Brain things. So my business, my shop. Birthdays are in this kind of tealy blue. The green is for bills. The yellow is for me. Anything that's just me, doctor's appointment, anything that would just pertain to me. This kind of orange color is for holidays. This pink color is for us, so me and Luis, or any events that we would go to together. And then this like lighter pink, peachy color I have not designated yet. I decided to kind of just leave something open in case as I'm going along I decide I need a color for something else. So I just made the little color code on a piece of paper, cut it out, and I stuck it on here with one of these little glue dots just in case I want to switch some things around. I can. It's not on there permanently, and it's like on the cover itself. That way it's like protected by this plastic thing. So I just my kind of goal is to, I am going to be using stickers in this. I can tell myself a million times that I need a scribble only planner and that I will not be putting stickers in it, but I will end up putting stickers in it. So I'm not even going to like try to contain myself, but I'm not going to be using like a ton of stickers, I don't think. So that's why I wanted to have like a color code system for my monthly planner. Now the first page here is just blank, and then we have a look at a monthly kind of year at a glance. So this is 2020, you have 2019, so what is the current year now but will be last year, and then 2021, so in the following year. And then I made another little color code thing here because for this I'm using it a little bit different. So I'm still marking like things that are related to Luis. There's a few things like his travel, work for travel, travel for work, and then paydays instead of bills, like things like that that I like to kind of see an overview of. These are things are going in here, and I haven't marked them just yet, but I did just again tape this in just so it would be here, but it's not like covering anything. It's just, you know, it's out of the way, but it's easy. And I thought that was kind of a good idea there. Next we have the pages. You have, it's kind of the quarter, so January, February, March, and so on. You know, it's like 3 months at a time, and then it has this little space up at the top where you can make a checklist, and then it has all of the days of the month. Now I am going to be using this as a habit tracker. I've seen a lot of people, this page, like people get really creative with this page, use it all sorts of different ways. I'm just going to be using it as a habit tracker. So basically like this, I am going to be, so I wrote down exercise. I haven't even written it in pen, and I don't know like all the things I'm going to be tracking. I don't think I'm going to be filling out like this whole thing. And I'm only going to write 1 month at a time, so that way if I want to track different things, I can go ahead and change it. So I know for sure I'm going to be tracking exercise, and then that way I can just color in the box of the days that I've, you know, actually worked out, things like that. So that's what I'm going to be using this. So this is just a habit tracker page. I love the idea. I'm thinking, you know, of doing kind of like a year in pixels basically. So I'm thinking I might do like a mood thing as well, or I don't know, but I love the layout of this page. Just really kind of just resonates with me, like the idea of all the things you could do in here. Next we have your monthly. So I kind of was playing around. Some of the color coding I've already changed, like according to this, but I just was kind of testing things out, seeing what was going to work. So this is what the monthly layouts look like. I have gone ahead and filled in, like, you know, holidays. I have filled in birthdays, certain things that are related to family, things like that. I went ahead, if you see random things that say MR and then like a name here, those are movie releases. We have a membership to like our movie theater, so we can go basically whenever we want. So I started writing down movie releases for like things we know we want to watch, even like, you know, all the way through June. I think there's already movies that are coming out, yeah, like Wonder Woman. So I just started writing those down. I didn't like highlight them or anything. I don't know what color I would put that in, but it's just like a reminder, so that way I know, you know, whenever I need to get tickets ahead of time for those and things. So I kind of prepped those pages with, you know, just holidays, birthdays mostly. And I did do that for the whole year according to like my color code system. And then you get December, then you get all of 2020, and then you get the first 3 months of 2021, which I think is really awesome because not a lot of planners do that. And, you know, you don't get that like in your daily pages, but you know, a lot of our forward planning, at least for me, is in my monthly calendar. And so I think that's really good that it gives you, you know, time to be able to think ahead, because once November, December comes around, I know I'm already making plans for early next year. And this is great because you have a place to write it. Now, more than likely, I'm going to have a new planner already, but at least I have it. So if there is something I'm planning way ahead of time that and I don't have my new planner yet, then I have a space to write that in. Then it goes into the weekly pages. This does not start until December 30th. So right at the beginning of or at the end of the year, so you don't get any really extra pages with this, but that's fine. One thing I love about the Hobonichi is that it actually gives you a full 24 hours. So it starts at 5 a.m., goes all the way down to 4 a.m. I will zoom y'all in so you can see a little bit better. So it has the date, Monday, then it has a little blank square, and then it has 5 all the way down to 4 a.m. So a lot of planners don't do that. Not everybody, you know, works a normal job. Not everybody, you know, has Saturdays and Sundays off, and not everybody works, you know, 9 to 5. And I think this is really good because it gives a lot of flexibility for those that have different types of schedules. You don't have your weekend where it's like, you know, half a day. You know how some planners do that, where it's like they'll do like Friday and Saturday and they'll just kind of make them smaller, or I'm sorry, Saturday and Sunday, they'll make those smaller and things like that. I love that this is a full week, full 24 hours. Obviously my days typically end, I would wish they would end earlier, but typically I go to bed around midnight. So midnight is right here, which means if I want to put like a strip of washi and maybe do like meal planning at the bottom, like write down my dinners or write down the weather, or like if I'm counting steps, whatever it may be, like you still have extra space too that you can use differently. And I think that's really awesome. So I'm excited to use this. Or if you like the idea of, you know, like in an Erin Condren or Happy Planner, like where you have the bottom washi area, you could still do like a decorative bottom washi area if, you know, if you're not actually needing anything till 4 a.m. So I think that's awesome. I really like this, this layout. And that goes through the whole entire year like that. And then at the end here, we get into daily pages. So you have this page here. It says turning the page to a new year. This is just like a big blank space, just has like a light grid. And then it goes into day on one page. So you have, you know, like the number, then it says Wednesday. This is in Japanese. Hobonichi does not make an English version of the cousin size planner, but that's okay with me. Like it's not, you know, it's not a huge deal. I still have like what I need. This still says WED for Wednesday. This still says obviously the number 1. So the things that are like important, you know, I'm okay with here. Then you have here a little like mini version of your day. If you have any appointments, you can write those there. And then you basically just have a blank space for the rest of the day to do anything you want. And I have seen a lot of people use this as like a bullet journal where they will have just collections. Like this will be just collections, not actual daily planning. I have been, for the last, I don't know, 4 or 5 months maybe, not consistently because I've kind of switched around planners, but for the most part, even though I have like a sticker planner, I have been doing like just general to-do lists. So I will write down every single thing I want to get done, whether it's that day or not. I will just put it that during that day. I will look in the morning, see, okay, these are the things I for sure need to get done. These are things I can wait, whatever it may be. And then I just cross off or highlight whatever I got accomplished, flipped over to another page, and just write down everything that didn't get accomplished. It's just a running to-do list. That's literally all it is. And that's what I'm planning to do in here. I'm so excited to have all of this together. Have my monthly, have my weekly, and have my daily, all of it in one book. And it's like not something super huge and bulky. This is not heavy. I'm so excited about that. Like, that is why I decided to choose this as my like 2020 planner, because it has everything that I've been kind of like picking at with different planners. I feel like this has everything. Mind you, I say that about a lot of planners and then they end up working for a little while and then I end up hating them or just switching to something else, getting bored, whatever it may be. But as of right now, I'm really excited about this. Of course, if it changes, I'll let y'all know. And then it goes through the entire year. One thing, it's not really my favorite thing. I don't like hate it, but I just, do you see how these things are in different colors? So this is like a kind of a dark orange. This is an olive green. You have here like a mauvey purple. This may be like a dark coral. I don't have any issue with the colors. I have issues with the fact that the entire page is that color. So that purpley carries throughout the whole grid and the numbers, this olive color through the grid and the numbers. I don't mind it in these like darker colors, but like this one that's kind of reddish, it just kind of throws me off. But it is really soft. Like the color isn't too bold. It's obviously not as dark as this. Like, you know, you can, their grids are really they're really subdued. Like it's not super dark in your face. So I don't think it'll bother me too much. I just noticed like when I was flipping through it and I was like, oh, that's kind of strange. Like that's might clash with like what I'm trying to do that day if I decide to put stickers or something, but I don't know, we'll see. And then on the back here, you get a few notes pages once this all finishes. So this is December, which is like this reddish color. And then when that is, so this is December 31st, and then you flip and you have blank note page, blank note page, blank note page, blank note page. Obviously I already wrote in these. And then blank note page, and then it has a like little graph here and then some more pages, and I'll get to those in a second. So I haven't done anything with these two, obviously. And then here, this is, so Luis and I we're getting married next year in 2020, and we obviously need to save some money. We also have talked about controlling our hobby spending. So I made this list. I haven't like fully written it out, but I just wrote in pencil here, hobby spending. And then this I did already do in pen. So date, item, amount spent, amount left. We gave ourselves a budget for the entire year. I'm not going to say the amount, but we're only allowed to spend a certain amount the entire year on anything hobby related. So for me, that would be planners and journals. And for him, it would be like, he's into remote control airplanes and boats and all sorts of things. So we're going to, anytime we buy anything, we're going to write it down and, you know, like give ourselves, this is our amount left. So this is what we're hoping to stick to. And, so I have it here. I think it'll be easier to just have it like in my main planner as opposed to my budget kind of planner, because I feel like I'm gonna have this more often with me. And then this I saw it on Pinterest. This is like they called it a savings wall, which is what they had like written in the middle, and I'll write that in there at some point. So you basically give a certain amount to each of these bricks, and then as you save that amount, you fill it in. So I did it as I think I was doing like $10 per brick, and then if I were to do $10 per brick, it would be $2,200. I don't know if I'm going to do $10 or $25. I still haven't like completely settled on that. Because like I said, we're saving for wedding and a bunch of other things we have coming up. So, I just wanted to kind of give myself a little extra motivation, and things like this work for me, like cute little random things help me stay on track. So I'm excited about this. And then here I haven't put anything on the back page, and then this is a little bit different. So you're gonna be able to see, maybe I did white out some things. So there was like a line separating here. There was things written in these boxes. I don't even know, like it said timetable. This is in Japanese, so I don't really know what this page is meant for. But what I am making it here because of how I kind of, you know, changed it a little bit. I'm gonna write down tasks that need to be done once a month. So for example, we change our air filter for our air conditioning once a month. So I'll put air filter, and then once it gets done for that month, I can just put a little check here. I don't know, various things. Like I give my dog a bath once a month. I should probably do it more often, but whatever. So, you know, so say give Odin a bath and, you know, check off when that gets done. Things like that, things that only require like to be done once a month. That is what this page is going to be for. And then I have here, I already started using it. This is a weight tracker. I've mentioned it quite a few times. I'm on this like whole weight loss journey that I've been in. Lost a little under 50 pounds. The goal was to reach 50 pounds is to reach 50 pounds by the end of the year. So I still have a bit to go. Hopefully I'll make it to that. But as you can see, I already started because I put January 1st down here. Now, if you can see, you see this line right here, the graph was made this big and then it just had blank. I mean, it still has like that grid pattern, but there was already a graph in here and the graph was just this big. And I was like, oh, like that's not going to work. I wanted to use it as a weight loss tracker. And I thought, you know, that's so small, it's not going to work for the amount of weight I have to lose. So I was like, I don't need to use these lines. Like I can just make my own. So I just drew like a big old line. And then I started January 1st. So that would be January 1st of 2021. And then I just did every 15th and every 1st all the way back. And I wanted to see like where I got to, because I figured like I could always just put any weight I've already lost, just, you know, because it's good to look at. So it went all the way through September 1st. So if you see September 1st, I was off the charts. I think I was like 228 or something. Right now I'm hovering right around 215. So as you can see, I've you know, marked that down as well. So, and then to kind of help me be more motivated and just see like my little progress, I made these lines again with the mild liners, and I just put, you know, 50 pounds lost would be when I cross this line, under 200 pounds when I've crossed this line. I realize I'm very overweight, please don't judge me, but I have not been under 200 pounds since I was in high school or maybe early college. So this is, you know, this is going to be a big one. I'm so excited about that. And like I said, I've already lost like almost 50 pounds. Like I'm pretty close to the 50 mark. So at the beginning of the year, I think I was like at 260-ish. So yeah, you know, making progress. And then this will be 75 pounds lost. So at the bottom here, I haven't written it yet, but my goal is, or my like intention is to put, you know, when I cross this line, I get such and such reward. There's another line down here, by the way, that says 100 pounds lost. So I don't know if I'm going to put any more lines or anything, but I am going to kind of, you know, mark the color, put a little swatch of that color, and then say like when you cross this color line, you know, get to buy yourself this, or get to, you know, whatever treat I give for myself. Not food treat, by the way. You should not encourage weight loss with food treats. So I've read. And then on this page, it says favorites. So this has, if you can see, it has like a little camera, a book, music, food. Oh, you can't see. Little like shopping bag or a lock. I'm not sure. Pretty sure it's a shopping bag. And a little like clapping hand. So I think this is meant to be, again, it's like this part's in Japanese, so I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's meant to be like, you know, say the date, and then you circle like the book you read, and then how you review it, or if you went to a concert, or, you know, things like that. I don't expect that we're going to be going to very many plays or concerts or anything like that. Again, with us trying to save for the wedding, we are going to be super, super, super tight on every kind of spending coming up in this year. So I'm just going to be doing books here. I'm kind of on and off with books. Like there's times where I can read like 5 books in a month, and then there's other times when I read, you know, 5 books in 6 months. So my goal for kind of this page is just to do 1 book a month, because it is 12 boxes. So I thought that would be cool. If I read more than a book a month, then I could just, you know, write which one was my favorite of the 2, and then just kind of write maybe like a little review or just something for myself. I thought that would be a good way to use this page. Then you have this page which says My 100. It's literally just a list. It has a little checkbox at the end here, but it just says 1, 2, 3, all the way to 100. I have no idea what I'm going to use this for. Like, no idea. It's in Japanese. I don't know what this is supposed to be. And I have no idea. And then you have some pages that just have like a bunch of things mostly in Japanese. Like some of these things are in English, but I don't get it. Like because I don't understand what it says on the top. I'm not sure what this is supposed to be. So you have a few of those pages. I'm thinking if I decide I want more kind of collection style pages, I will just make like full page stickers for myself of something. But I don't know yet. I don't need the space as of right now. So there is a page here for gifts, and I do want to use it for gifts so I can mark down what we gave, to who and how much it was. This part is in Japanese, but I can put to or from, that's parts in English, and then I could put, maybe the amount that it cost and what I purchased. Or maybe I could put, if it's something that has to be mailed out, has it already been sent out, whatever it may be. So I do want to use this as it's kind of intended for gifts. And then we have some more of these pages that I don't fully understand. I do know that this one is supposed to be like, so if you were born in 1990, then that means you'll be 30 this year. Holy cow! I just realized that. People born in 1990 are going to be 30? Oh, that makes me feel real old. Goodness gracious. Wow. That was like a little scary. We have another page that I have no idea what this page means. And then addresses for 8 people. I don't think I'll use it for that. And then some, like, this is supposed to be kind of like your personal information page. I might fill some of this stuff out if I can figure out what it says, or just, just kind of put random information on there just so it has my name and my phone number in it. I haven't quite done that yet because I haven't fully decided, but I do love some of the modifications I've made to it already, and I'm really, really excited about this. So this is going to be it, y'all, for me. This is going to be my main planner. I'm so excited to kind of share a little bit here and there. This is not going to be a planner I'm going to be filming in. I am going to do like memory spreads in a memory planner, which I haven't decided which one to get yet. So let me know what you think about that. I don't know if I should do a print impression weeks or an Erin Condren. But anyway, this is a peek into this. So that is going to be it. Again, if you're watching this on Thanksgiving, hope you're having a wonderful day. Happy Thanksgiving. And let me know what you're using for 2020. Are you using a Hobonichi? I know the weeks are really popular right now. Are you using an A6 or an Erin Condren, Happy Planner, bullet journal? Like what is your system? What are you doing? And is it different than what you're doing now? Like, are you going to be changing it up? I'd really love to know. But anyway, that's going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to y'all next time. Bye, everyone.